Have you ever felt like life itself was pushing against you, as if every effort you made was wasted? Have you wondered why some people seem to thrive with ease, while you struggle day and night with no results? Have you carried the crushing weight of unpaid bills, delayed dreams, and the painful sense that the universe has forgotten you? If these words echo your reality, type Amen in the comments right now, because this prayer is your answer. This isn't just another internet video. This is the moment you're placed before a covenant, and not just any covenant, but a sacred pact with Saint Cyprian, the great spiritual master who holds the keys to unlock doors of wealth and abundance. Understand this: once a pact is made, it does not fade away. It binds, it fulfills, it transforms. Your presence here is not by chance. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Fate doesn't play games. If you found these words, it's because something greater has already moved pieces in your path. And this pact is the tool you need to step out of scarcity and into the light of prosperity. Take a deep breath. Look inside yourself. Acknowledge the financial wounds you carry, the humiliations, the times you had to beg for help, the nights you cried alone, unsure how to pay your bills. Recognize them now, because the pact you are about to seal will bury that past and open a new chapter. I know what it feels like to be lost. I know the shame of not having enough. I've been there. I felt the crushing weight of failure, the lump in my throat when I couldn't provide for those who depended on me. But I also know what it's like to see life change after surrendering everything to faith and embracing this pact. Now you have the same opportunity, but know this: once you begin, there is no turning back. The pact demands consistency. You must repeat these words with faith 7 times a day for 3 days. This ritual is not mere repetition. It's planting persistence, strength. It's like knocking on a door until it finally opens. And it will open. Get ready. What you are about to hear is not just a prayer, it is a decree, a spiritual contract, the key that unlocks the vault of prosperity. Repeat after me. I now sign this pact with Saint Cyprian so that he may hear me and grant my request for wealth and prosperity. I need money, Saint Cyprian, not just a little, but in abundance. I need opportunities, open doors, and free paths. Let the money in my wallet multiply just as the rain falls from the sky and nourishes the earth. May prosperity rise before me just as the sun rises every morning. As you repeat these words, visualize it. See your wallet overflowing. See money flowing in through unexpected paths. Feel the relief of paying off every debt, of achieving your dreams, of living in financial peace. You must believe. Faith is the fuel that powers this pact. Without faith, words are just noise. With faith, they become decrees that pierce through dimensions and reach the divine. But listen closely. Don't let doubt steal your victory. Many begin, but stop before the miracle comes. Don't be like them. You are here to finish. You are here to receive. You are here because Saint Cyprian is already listening. Repeat, the money in my wallet will multiply just as the wind blows every day. Prosperity will appear before me, just as rivers always find the sea. With the powers of Saint Cyprian, I will have all the wealth I need, and nothing will stand in my way. I sign this pact now with faith and persistence. As you speak these words, pay attention to what you feel. Maybe chills, maybe a warmth in your chest, maybe even tears. These are not signs of weakness. They are confirmations that the energy is already moving. Now picture a golden door in front of you. This door represents the future you desire, abundant, debt-free, prosperous, and fulfilled. Each repetition of this prayer is like turning the key slowly in the lock until suddenly the door swings open. And once it does, you will never be the same. Now stay silent for a moment. Let these words echo inside you. Feel the pact being sealed. Feel the power flowing to you. Repeat, I sign this covenant of wealth today. I know that soon I will be rich. I know prosperity is already on its way. I know the universe has heard my call, and I know Saint Cyprian walks with me. But don't think this is the end. This is just the beginning. The pact grows stronger with every repetition, with every declaration, with every moment you choose to believe. If this prayer has already touched your heart, type Amen in the comments. Declare your faith. Like this video and follow the channel, because each day I'll bring more divine messages to strengthen your journey. And remember, click the link in the bio or the pinned comment to access the secret prayers that can amplify your blessings even more. This is the pact. This is the key. This is transformation. You've already started this pact. You've already put your faith into motion. You've already declared that you believe. But listen closely. This pact is not something small. It's not an empty promise. It is a deep spiritual bond, an invisible signature that connects you to the power of Saint Cyprian and the energy of the universe. When you open your mouth and say, "I sign this pact," you're not just speaking. You are creating, shaping, and awakening forces that were once dormant. How many times have you felt alone? How many times have you looked at your life and whispered, "I can't take this anymore"? Maybe you've felt forgotten, abandoned, as if no one cared about your pain. Maybe you've believed that prosperity wasn't meant for you, that only a chosen few could live in abundance. But hear me now, that is a lie. You were born to prosper. You were born for abundance. You were born for financial freedom. That's why Saint Cyprian extends his hand right now to seal this pact with you. This is not only about asking for money, it's about transforming your essence, opening paths that were closed, breaking curses, shattering chains of poverty, even those passed down from generations. When you declare this pact, you break the cycle of lack and begin the cycle of prosperity. Repeat after me. By the power of Saint Cyprian, I now break free from all scarcity. I break free from poverty. I break free from the debts that have imprisoned me. I refuse to accept lack any longer. I refuse to live on leftovers. I sign this pact of wealth and prosperity because I know the universe has already chosen me for abundance. And as you declare these words, imagine chains breaking. Imagine a heavy weight lifting off your shoulders. Imagine doors that had been locked for years opening right before you. Do not fear. Fear paralyzes, doubt blocks, but faith moves. And in this very moment, your faith is the force that activates this pact. Now hear this. The pact requires consistency. You must pray 7 times a day for 3 days. This is not random. The number 7 is sacred. It represents fullness, completeness, unshakable spiritual power. 3 days symbolize rebirth, transformation, the death of one cycle and the start of another. When you do this, you're not just repeating words. You are being spiritually reborn into a new financial life. Repeat, I decree that my past of poverty is gone. I decree that a new cycle has begun. I decree that abundance is already on its way. I decree that money will flow to me like overflowing rivers. I decree that with St. Cyprian, I will never be the same again. You may feel like crying right now. Don't hold it back. Tears are signs that your soul is releasing the old pain to make room for the new. You may feel warmth in your chest or energy rushing through your body. That is the sign that the pact is already active. Now let me tell you a short story. There was a man just like you who came to this pact in desperation. He was drowning in debt, owing banks, without hope. When he heard this prayer, he decided to try. He repeated it faithfully, 7 times a day for 3 days. On the second day, an old client called offering work. On the third day, a forgotten legal case was resolved, and he received an unexpected sum. He knew it wasn't coincidence. It was the pact at work, and the same can happen for you. Don't limit how money will come. It may come through work, through opportunity, through a person, through a reward, or in ways you never expected. What matters is, it will come. Repeat, money will come to me through every possible path. I will not limit the universe. I will not limit Saint Cyprian. I simply receive. I simply give thanks. I simply sign this pact and know that wealth is already mine. Now imagine yourself walking down a street where every door that was once shut opens as you approach. Imagine every obstacle that once held you back turning into a stepping stone. Imagine every enemy who mocked your failure now silenced by your success. Because this pact does not just bring money, it brings victory. But understand this, it doesn't mean you'll never face challenges again. It means that now every challenge will be conquered. Because with Saint Cyprian by your side, you no longer walk alone. Repeat. Saint Cyprian, I place my financial battles in your hands. I give you my debts, my needs, my lack, and in return, I receive prosperity, abundance, victory, and overflow. I sign this pact and declare I am ready for transformation. Now let's go deeper. Imagine every word spoken here as a seed. Some seeds sprout quickly, others take longer, but all, when watered, will grow. So don't be discouraged if results don't appear right away. The pact has already begun, but the harvest will come at the right time. And when it comes, it will be great. Repeat, I am like fertile soil. Prosperity is the seed, and Saint Cyprian is the farmer who cares for my harvest. I know the time of abundance has begun. I know that soon I will hold the fruits in my hands. I know nothing can stop me. Listen, every time you declare this pact, you are joining a current of faith that has already lifted thousands. You are not alone. Others have done this, others have received, and you will too. But here's the secret. It's not enough to repeat. You must believe, you must imagine, you must feel as though it has already happened. When you do that, you don't ask the universe, you command it. You don't beg, you decree. And when you decree, the universe obeys. Repeat, I don't ask, I decree. I don't beg, I command. I sign this pact of prosperity, and I know my financial life will never be the same. And right now, as you say this, picture golden energy of prosperity descending upon you. Imagine a radiant light wrapping your body, filling every part of you, removing lack and bringing abundance. That light is the sign of transformation. Now pause and feel it. Feel the old weight leaving. Feel the emptiness of lack being filled with abundance. Feel the new cycle starting now. But listen, do not stop here. Keep going. Repeat this pact daily 7 times for 3 days and watch what happens. Testimonies already prove that miracles happen, and your miracle will be next. Repeat. I know it has already worked. I know the pact has been signed. I know prosperity is on its way. I know that soon I will be very wealthy. If this prayer touched you, type Amen in the comments right now. Declare your faith. Like this video and follow the channel, because each new prayer is another key that opens another door. And click the link in the bio or the pinned comment to receive secret prayers that can speed up your victory even more. You are no longer where you used to be. The pact is already in motion. Your life is already changing. And when you least expect it, you will see the fruits in your hands. You become this far because something inside you knows you can to keep living the same way. You're tired of fighting debts, tired of living in lack, tired of carrying the weight of failure. You're tired of looking at your life and wondering, will I ever have financial peace? Will I ever sleep without worrying about tomorrow? If you've ever asked yourself that, know this, the universe has brought you to this moment for a reason. There is no coincidence, there is no accident, there is a calling, there is a pact, and you are about to seal it once and for all. What began as a prayer has now become a covenant between you, Saint Cyprian, and the abundance of the universe. And this covenant cannot be broken. Once it's made, it walks with you, lighting every step, opening every door, tearing down every barrier. But listen carefully, this pact is not just words. It is commitment, it is action, it is faith in motion. When you repeat this prayer, you are not just speaking, you are rewriting your story. You are planting seeds that will bloom as opportunities, prosperity, and wealth. Repeat with me, with all your strength. I sign this pact of wealth with Saint Cyprian. I declare that my financial life will never be the same. I declare that money will come to me through every path. I declare that abundance is my inheritance, and I receive it now. I refuse poverty. I refuse lack. I refuse to live in scarcity. From this day forward, I live in prosperity. Feel the weight of these words. Feel how they echo within you. Each repetition is like a spiritual hammer driving this pact into your destiny. Here's the secret. Transformation doesn't begin in the future. It has already started. The very fact that you are here, repeating these words, has already shifted your energy. You are no longer where you were before. The cycle of scarcity is broken. The cycle of prosperity has already begun. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine standing before a great golden door. Behind it lies wealth, opportunities, and miracles. Until now, that door was locked. But with every word of this prayer, you are turning the key, you are unlocking it. And when it opens, and it will open, you will see the impossible become possible. Repeat. The door of prosperity is open. Abundance is on my path. Money is already moving toward me. Victory is already mine. I sign this pact, and nothing can stop me. You may feel resistance. Maybe a voice inside says, this isn't real. But know this, that voice is doubt, the voice of scarcity, the voice of the old life trying to pull you back. Reject it. Declare that it has no power over you. Repeat. I reject doubt, I reject fear, I reject scarcity, I accept only abundance, I accept only prosperity, I accept only the power of this pact with Saint Cyprian. This is the turning point, because the universe has already answered. You are not alone, you never were. Saint Cyprian stands with you. The energy has already moved. The money has already been released. The paths are already open. All you must do is continue, faithful, consistent, repeating this pact 7 times a day for 3 days. And when you do, you will see the signs. Maybe an unexpected phone call, maybe a new job opportunity, maybe a debt resolved, maybe unexpected money arriving. It doesn't matter how. What matters is, it will come. Hear this, prosperity is not just a distant dream. It is your reality starting now. Repeat. I am prosperous, I am abundant, I am wealthy, I live in overflow, I receive everything the universe has for me. I sign this pact and know that nothing can stop me. And every time you repeat it, you reinforce that truth. You engrave it into your mind, you write it into your spirit, you declare it to the universe, and the universe responds. Now picture rivers of gold flowing toward you. Picture bills multiplying in your wallet. Picture your home filled with peace, your family free from worry, your dreams being fulfilled one by one. Picture yourself free, because that is what this pact brings, freedom. But don't be mistaken, freedom has a price. The price of faith, the price of persistence, the price of believing when everything seems against you. Are you willing? If you are, then know, you've already won. Repeat, I pay the price of faith. I pay the price of perseverance. I pay the price of consistency. And in return, I receive prosperity, abundance, and victory. And right now, I declare over you, your financial life has been transformed. Your doors have been opened. Your fortune has shifted. The cycle of lack has ended. The cycle of abundance has begun. You may not see it yet, but you will feel it. You may not understand it, but you will receive it, because the pact is signed and there is no turning back. Now lift your head, look forward, walk in faith, because from today on, nothing will ever be the same. Repeat one last time with me. I sign this pact with Saint Cyprian. I am wealthy, I am prosperous, I am abundant. Money is already flowing to me. Victory is already mine. So be it. Amen. If this prayer touched your heart, comment Amen right now. Declare your faith publicly and seal this pact by writing Amen in the comments. Like this video and follow the channel, because every new prayer is another key that can unlock more doors in your life. And click the link in the bio or the pinned comment to access the secret prayers, rare messages preserved for centuries, now revealed to accelerate your path to prosperity. The pact is sealed, the cycle is broken, abundance is already yours. Now walk forward and receive it.